A sigh of relief left his mouth along with the smoke of cigarette. Few more moments and he swore his patience was gonna snap. He had been waiting for this few puff from morning, or at least since the meeting went wrong. He resisted the urge the whole day like he always does, going around the rain, mumbling, acting as if he wasn't being eaten alive. He bring the cigarette that was in between his finger to his mouth, taking in another puff, his eyes taking in the night city light from the big window and the moon shining in all its glory in dark sky. Lost in his thought of the day, he didn't even realize the shadow lingering around the corner of the room, observing his movement until it stepped forward, bringing herself under the soft glow of moon. Vanna, he whispered, straightening his back and his hand that was loosely holding cigarette falling limp to his side. His next intention was to dim the burning intoxicant, but you were fast holding his hand, preventing him from doing so. Go on, you can finish this one. You said, holding his hand, bringing it closer to his mouth while you settled on his lap, your leg on one side of him and your arm instinctively going around his waist as you held him, maintaining an eye contact. He searched for any sign of sarcasm in your eyes. You can have this one. You assured him calmly. He looked away, shaking his head as a lump formed in his throat at your insincerity. The next moment, you took the loosely dangling cigarette from within his finger before taking a puff yourself. Vanna gas left his mouth as he exclaimed your name, taking the cigarette out of your grasp and dimming it on ashtray. His hand coming rough on your jaw as you exhaled the smoke, sniffling your cough, but he knew better. Picking up the glass of water, he made you take few small sips, subconsciously rubbing your back. Chill, I'm good. He said, meeting his firm glare with your assuring eyes as he put down the glass. That was very stupid of you. He said sternly, making you raise your eyebrow. The irony of your words, he stated. Tired knowing that you were right, that's different. He stated, looking away. What, you smoking? You asked, playing with his shirt button, making him nod his head rigidly. I tried quitting and you know it. He mumbled with guilt seeping into his chest. Yeah, and you gave in today. You're not back to zero, it's just one lose in the journey. You reassured him genuinely. He nodded, sighing. It's fine, everyone have their own addictions. You said, making him raise his eyebrow. You do too. You looked at his eyes, reflecting the moonlight and the starlit sky, and then to his lip, nodding a little. How clueless of him. Yeah, I do. He said, capturing his lower lip and then slowly but crashing your lip to his, moving against his plump skin, tasting the cigarette and tangy whiskey on his tongue like strawberries. Your hand firmly gripping his nape as you seamless devour on his lip, leaning forward while his hand clutched your hair, bringing you closer, matching your pace. Your breast firm against his and your coat pressed against his. You could feel the friction the fabric of pen was giving you and the wetness coating your inner down there. A groan left his mouth as the kiss get messier and sloppy. You backed off, breathing heavily, resting your forehead against his neck, feeling his pulse against your temple, his heart mirroring your own rhythm. You backed off, wanting to see his dazed eyes, the afterkiss eyes you always have. You're brave. You whispered, gazing into his eyes, feeling your heart turn into puddle. You're brave for wanting to leave your addiction because I could never. You whispered with your thumb tracing his lower lip. Come to me when urge gets strong, love. He whispered, placing a kiss in the side of his lip. Come to me when day gets rough. He placed a kiss on the mole below his lower lip. Just come to me and we will deal with this together. He whispered, finally taking his lip again, groaning this time over the taste. How can you hate cigarette but love it on his tongue? That's sick, but he didn't seem to care much, engrossed in the assault on his lip. Few moments in, and he was taking control, pinning you against the couch, hovering above you. You can't back off now, he declared breathlessly against your lip, making you smile. Back off from what? From him coming to you instead of cigarettes, making you his new addiction? How silly of him. You thought but simply nooded in front of him. I won't. You smiled, pecking his nose.